welcome or welcome back to my channel. I just realized I haven't said that this whole video. Today is just going to be a vlog, a day in my life living in a small town. Earlier today I had McDonald's for lunch. I was really looking forward to having the Grinch Happy Meal, but it wasn't in stock at my McDonald's, so sadly I wasn't able to get that. But we still had McDonald's for lunch. Hello, we are at McDonald's right now. I have been dying to try the Grinch Happy Meal because I love dill pickles. I really want to try the dill pickle seasoning that they have. So we are having that for lunch. I don't know what the plan is for today because tonight we have a live nativity that we're going to. And so I think people are getting ready to bring like animals to the place where we're going to be at for the live nativity. And so my husband has to help set all that up because he is the one that's heading up this live nativity thing. And it's our first time we've ever done anything like this. I think the town has this thing annually and they have like other festivities going on tonight. It feels so fun to be part of a small town and like to participate in things like that. So tonight, okay, so my husband just called and they are out of the Grinch Happy Meals right now, which is so disappointing. I was really looking forward to it, but oh well. I don't even like McDonald's, so I only came here for the Grinch meal. So anyway, yeah, tonight is the live nativity. It starts at 6. I think we're gonna head over probably at like 5. I'm afraid I'm going to be freezing. My husband and I are Mary and Joseph, but we're doing like half-hour shifts, so I don't think I'm going to be Mary the whole time, thankfully. But I think we're still going to be there the whole time if I'm not mistaken. But it feels so fun to be part of a small town and like to participate in things like this. It's our first time like really being part of a small town community like this that does things like this. But yeah, so I'm really disappointed that I'm not going to get my Grinch meal, but still thankful to eat. Right now I am reading the book. I'm reading the book Between Shades of Grey, and this book is so sad, but it has really helped me with my perspective on how life is, because these people are going through the worst thing that you could ever imagine. And I find myself complaining about it being cold or being hungry or whatever, but I am not going near anything as rough as the people in this book. And it really has changed my perspective and made me a lot more thankful for what I do have, especially like, yeah, it's cold, but I have heat, I have clothes, I have blankets. Like, I am so blessed. And so this has really helped me with my perspective, and this book is just really interesting and captivating. I literally cannot put it down. This morning I woke up and like immediately wanted to read this book, which hasn't happened in so long. So I highly recommend this book. I am loving it, and it's obviously like hard to read sometimes. Like, I've had to stop reading because I'm just so disgusted with what's happening in this book, and it's so sad. But like, things like this actually happened in history. Like, this actually happened, and not even that long ago either. And that sickens me too, that people are that evil. And like, it's just like, all of it has made me think so much, and like, I could talk about this forever, but I'm not going to. But yeah, I am enjoying this book a lot, and I'm going to continue reading it. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you what was going on. I was so excited about my Grinch meal, not getting my Grinch meal, but I can still be thankful that I have food. So my husband got me hot chocolate and orange Fanta since I didn't get my Grinch meal, which was so sweet of him. We're now here where we're going to do the live nativity. So they're setting up for that. They have the animals in the stable getting set up right now. I'm on the last page of my book. Like, there's the epilogue. And this book does not seem to really have a happy ending. I haven't read the epilogue yet, but I am just so sad over what has happened in this book so far. But yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I do not really want to go out there in the cold and deal with animals, so I'm just going to sit here and watch. But yeah, that is what's going on right now. And then I got here, I've been reading this book Between Shades of Grey, and I just finished it, and I think this is the best book I've read this year by far. I am so amazed at this book. It was so good. It captivated me from the very first sentence. I was so hooked on this book, and I could not stop reading it. It is just so beautifully written and very captivating and hard to put down, just because like the style flows so well. and I really enjoyed everything about it. This book is so sad. I didn't realize that I didn't know a lot about this part of history. This takes place during World War II, but specifically from the Soviet side of World War II and Stalin's participation in World War II, which I really did not know a lot of that before. And since starting this book, I've actually like looked up some more things like in between reading this book, and I've also learned a whole lot from this book. Obviously, this book is fictional, but a lot of this stuff that happened in this book is obviously things that people actually experienced. But I have done more studying since starting this book about this part of history that I really didn't know a whole lot about. And I think this book is really eye-opening, and a lot of people need to read it. I love the author's note at the end and what she says. It says, "Unfortunately, progress isn't always permanent, but if we look to the past, we discover that history holds our most valuable teachings. Please research this time period. Share the story with someone. Although history contains sadness and pain, it also shines light on hope, courage, and resilience. Through that lens, the history of three small nations teaches us that love is the most powerful army. Whether love of friend, love of country, love of God, or even love of enemy, love reveals the miraculous nature of the human spirit. Through love and remembrance, all things are possible." And I just feel like that ties the book together so perfectly. This book was hard to read, especially at certain times more than other times. It is sickening, some of the stuff that happened in this book, and this is part of our history. This is things that actually happen to people, and it's so disgusting, so vile, but it's important that we know what happened. But anyway, I really enjoy this book. Probably my favorite read of the year. One of the best books I've ever read in my life. I enjoyed it so much, and I was really scared getting towards the end because I was like, this is not a happy ending. Like, I don't see really an ending in sight. It wasn't really ending the way I thought it should, and I wasn't really expecting a happy ending, to be honest, just because of what's going on in the story. But I really loved the epilogue and the way that it tied together, and then, like I said, the author's note and the other things in the back of the book. It was so good. Like, just go read it for yourself. I highly recommend this book. So good. Between Shades of Grey. I loved it. So yeah, that has been my day. I haven't really done much. My husband is getting all of those animals set up for the live nativity that we're going on tonight. Okay, so I think I'm going to make some banana bread because we have some bananas that are going bad. And I think I'm going to try to listen to an audiobook while I bake, just because I am really behind on my reading goal, and I don't think I'm going to read 120 books by the end of the year. I'm not even at 100, and we are on December 5th. So I don't think I'm going to read over 20 books this month, but I do want to try to read as many books as I can before the end of the year. And so audiobooks are a great way to get more reading in. And I am loving like Christmas books specifically, and I haven't really read a whole lot of Christmas books this year. I don't like purchasing books when you can get them for free, so I'm just going to see what I can find on Libby, and then I'm going to bake some banana bread, so let's go do it. Sadly, I have a few dishes that I need to get to first, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to bake some banana bread. We're finally home. I'm actually in like the gym part of the apartment because I do not want to disturb my husband and give the outro. But I had so much fun at the live nativity tonight. It was really cold, but I was able to stay warm with layers, and my winter gear is pretty warm. My husband's parents and his sister came to the tree lighting and to the live nativity, which was really special and fun, so I was able to hang out with them, which was nice. It was just a lot of fun, and I've never been a part of anything like that before, so I really enjoyed myself. They had the tree lighting, and then our church put together the live nativity, and we just did it in shifts, 30-minute shifts. Me and my husband were in the first shift, and we were Mary and Joseph, and then somebody else took our place. It was a different church that was hosting it in town, and so they had all like the decorations and stuff, and they were serving hot dogs and cookies and hot chocolate, I think, and punch and drinks, and they had all kinds of stuff there. It was so good. They were giving away all kinds of stuff, and it was just really fun to come together as a community and celebrate Christmas. It was a lot of fun, and I am so glad I was able to be a part of that. Today was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed and that you will stick around and see what happens tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.